The Louisiana Purchase by Austin, Matt, Kylan, and Lindsay. The greatest expansion in American history starts with the best sail on the face of the earth, and tells the story of how Lewis and Clark became an American legend in the great unknown. It starts like this. President Thomas Jefferson had gotten complaints from farmers by the New Orleans region that they had no way to send their crops east. So he sent Monroe to buy the city of New Orleans for $7.5 million. As this was happening, the French were on the brink of war with Great Britain, and the slaves on Haiti had revolted against Napoleon. So Napoleon decided to sell the territory of Louisiana to the U.S. for $15 million, about 3 cents an acre. Thomas Jefferson took the opportunity to double the size of the United States. After he bought it, he decided to send Lewis, Clark, and a few others to find a waterway to the Pacific Ocean, also to make friendly contact with natives. So Lewis and Clark set off on the greatest adventure of American history. They followed the Missouri River west towards the Pacific Ocean. Soon that river ended, and they traveled on land for many miles, and then stopped and stayed the winter at a fort. In spring, they were off again and traveled on land going west. They met a native woman named Sacagawea, who helped them and told them of large mountains, and of people who could give them horses to pass. They knew a nearby tribe had horses and might help, but the only problem was that they had to find them. Lewis decided to send Clark to find the natives, get the horses, and then meet them later on in the journey. So soon Clark had gotten the horses and caught up with Lewis, and they started to cross the Rocky Mountains. Soon after, starvation and disease set in and slowed their progress, and they thought the journey might end, but they pushed on and made it out of the mountains. They traveled across rivers and land, and then they made it to the Pacific Ocean. They all voted to stay at the coast for the winter. Also, Sacagawea voted, making her the first woman to ever vote on something. In the spring, they headed back east. At the end of their 3-year journey, they came back to Washington, and Clark was appointed the position of governor of the Illinois Territory. Soon after, Lewis became depressed and killed himself, but Clark was a successful governor.
Brought to you by Google and Flickr.